the flock that healed me. If you've ever felt the quiet ache of loneliness, you'll understand how a small act of love can change everything. And if you've never known what it's like to be loved by a bird, maybe it's time to come a little closer, to come love with me and meet Darwin and Freud. During the isolation of the COVID-19 lockdowns, life felt painfully still. I was cut off from friends, family, even daily routine. The silence in my home was loud, and the loneliness was real. That's when Darwin came into my life. He was just a tiny parrot, tucked away in a little travel bag. I brought him home, opened the zipper, and gently lifted him out. I pressed him to my chest and softly said, "Ready?" In that instant, he clung to me like his life depended on it. And in some strange, quiet way, mine did too. Since that day, he's never left my side.
Hey, come in here. Hey, why not? Hey.
Darwin is wild and full of life. He wants to be involved in everything, folding laundry, brushing teeth, typing on the laptop. He's right there. If I'm cleaning, he's on my shoulder. If a new person walks in, he's already making friends. But despite all the joy he brought, something felt incomplete. Parrots, like Darwin, are flock animals. In the wild, they're rarely alone. That deep need for companionship lives in their bones. I noticed it when I played bird videos on the TV. Darwin would chirp back and even try to kiss the birds on the screen. It was adorable, but also heartbreaking. He needed more than me. He needed a friend who spoke his language. So I searched, and I found Freud, a white Indian ringneck being rehomed by a loving family. Freud was curious, gentle, and eager to bond. When I brought him home, he immediately wanted to be Darwin's friend. But Darwin wasn't so sure. Fast movements make him nervous, and Freud was full of energy. For a while, Darwin kept his distance. But Freud didn't give up. He followed Darwin around, watched everything he did, learned from him, and then something changed. One day, Darwin started chasing him back. It became a game, a ritual. They formed a bond that felt like real brotherhood. Now they're inseparable. Freud copies Darwin's every move, from how he plays with toys to how he flaps his wings. They groom each other, share food, and explore the house side by side. Freud learned how to be a bird by watching Darwin, and Darwin learned how to trust again. And then there's Poe, a little lovebird who rounds out our tiny flock. She's the youngest and the sassiest. She mostly keeps to herself unless there's food around, and then she's suddenly the star of the show. She doesn't need constant attention like the boys do, but her presence adds warmth to the group. Seeing them together, This odd little family of wings and color fills me with peace. They make each other better. They've taught me what it means to show up for someone every day, even when it's hard. They remind me that we're all better when we don't have to be alone. If you've ever thought about welcoming a bird into your life, let this be your sign. Do the research, create a safe space, and be ready to love with your whole heart. Because when birds love you back, it's like being accepted into something ancient and beautiful, a flock that sees you just as you are. Come love with me, love them. Because in the end, it's not just about giving them a home, it's about letting them heal yours too.